So today I'm going to be sampling this song called Natural Mystic by Bob Marley and the Wailers. This is what the song sounds like. I'm going to actually turn it into some sort of, I guess, dance music, similar to how Blue 70 would sample this song from Kool and Gang, Joanna. Joanna, I love you. I'm gonna import the sample in. I'm gonna need to also identify the tempo as I'm going along. And like I did last time, which is the tedious bit, is I'm going to make sure that everything fits within the grid. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I just want it to be easy for me to chop it up into sections without worrying if certain sections of the sample are off time a little bit. Just because older songs tend to not be recorded in like a fixed tempo, and to be honest, it's kind of a good thing. That's like the beauty of lots of bands. This is all before doors like Logic Pro X, FL Studio, and Ableton has become such a groundbreaking thing, and it's become like a mainstream, a universal sort of way of crafting music nowadays. Okay, I got it finally. Took a bit of time to do this. I'm gonna use Flex. Yeah. Alright guys, so I spent about 10 minutes just making sure most of the transients are sort of hitting on grid, which is going to make it really easy because I'm going to place this into software sampler. I'm going to go put this to quick sampler. I want it to be optimized just so it can get all the levels right. It basically automatically goes into slice mode. It goes to transients right here, which is also great. It detects it really well, but I want it to be sort of more into beat divisions. I'll set it to 4 gates. I want to sort of have a sharp release and then followed by tempo because that's the most important part. Now it just shows me labeled by numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, showing like the start of where like the sample is played up to the very end. And I want to slow this a little bit further, sort of a lot slower. I could go ahead, I want to find some chops and stuff, but I also want to, I don't want to half the speed, I want to double it actually. There you go. Yes, Mom. Sorry guys, I'm back. I had to deal with throwing the bin outside or something because there's a stench going on. What I want to do is add in some stereo spread to this. I could also, right, I want to improve the stereo depth. It's very subtle. I'm going to add in some melody parts to this. What I want to do is use Terrell N6. This is just a perfect plugin. Has so many cool synths, better than Logic in my opinion, and it's free too. You can get it. I don't know if you guys are watching this in the year 2030, but from what I know, 2025, this is currently free. I'm gonna add in Vital. Okay, so there's this part of the melody where there's like a pause, but I want to fill that pause with something synthy again. So I can go to Vital again, because Vital actually has some really good sounds for like plucky stuff. I like that. I'm going to add in stereo delay. There we go. going to add in a bass now. What I'm going to do is put this into a track stack, and I want it to be a summing track, and I'm going to name this melody. And what I'm going to do is I want to add in beat breaker because I want to add in a sidechain, and to do that I'm going to find a preset. Ooh, this is hard. Okay. I'm adding step effects. Alright, I'm gonna add in a topper, some loops, just to add some texture. There you go, it builds a bit more oomph to it. Adding a bit more energy. So I spent about half an hour rearranging everything, and this is what it looks like right now. Yeah, I added quite a few bits off camera to emphasize it a little bit more. Didn't have time to record it just because I had dinner and stuff, but I added a lot more instruments, such as 2 more basses for some sections right here for the chorus, just because I wanted to add a bit more emphasis. I added another topper. I added more MIDI stuff, like for example this chord. I wanted the second part of the chorus to feel a lot bigger. Added a few more sound effects and risers and stuff. Automation as well, can't forget. Bit complex. I say it's simple, but off camera I add like a lot of complex stuff, and a bit of mixing and mastering as well, just to make it sound nicer. But yeah, this is what the beat sounds like.